Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester will learn about Hope Logan's part in Carter Walton's preemption of Forrester creations. Of course, Steffy will point out that it's just the Logans trying to take what belongs to the Forresters again and also some. Steffy didn't fire Hope for anything work-related. Steffy fired Hope because she accidentally fell into John Finnegan while staying for Carter in lingerie. Ridge Forrester is now apprehensive of this. Still, that doesn't get Hope any elf point since she's supporting Carter. Steffy is no doubt going to argue that Hope should have told the verity before she fired her. Of course, everyone knows Steffy would have argued that point as well. Hope wanted to cover Carter because he'd been taking up for her. Still, Steffy will charge Hope of manipulating Carter and turning him against the Forresters. Steffy and Hope will face off over all of this. Of course, Hope has formerly been fired, her line has been cancelled. Exactly what can Steffy do to her at this time? At this point, Hope has literally ruined any chance of getting hired back at Forrester Creations, so what further can Steffy do to her since she doesn't have a job? Steffy may covenant to make sure Hope no way works in fashion again. Steffy could hang to sabotage any unborn relationship that Hope may have. Steffy could indeed promise to make sure that Douglas Forrester finds out exactly what he mama tried to do to the family company that he's a heir at law to. Hope knows just how revengeful Steffy can be. She was raised up in the Forrester family. Hope may clearly grow to want she hadn't tried to take down Steffy. Still, Carter kept assuring her that the Forresters couldn't get down with this. Carter was determined to make them rehire Hope whether they wanted to or not. Hope wanted Carter to have what he wanted as well. Still, neither of them got their way. Steffy will make sure that Hope pays whether Ridge forgives Carter or not. Steffy is induced that Carter would no way do this on his own. Will Steffy pay for what both her and Carter did to make this preemption be? Hope Logan is jobless. Indeed, if his preemption scheme works short-term, Carter Walton is projected as the coming former Forrester Creations hand. Brooke Logan's wiretapping proved significant when she returned to the cabin. She gained knowledge of a mind-altering conspiracy rather than hearing her son and FC's now denuclearized chief operating officer talk about their unforeseen love. Telling Ridge Forrester about Carter's purposeful deception was vital. No reasonable or honest person would differ. Hope's ultramodern belittlement of her mama's notorious character means that her so-called hard hobbies include me-first computations. Hope was lately married to Liam Spencer. He called for divorce because of her reckless interest in Thomas Forrester. What if Liam no way got to the point of splitting from Hope? Grounded on multiple bifurcations in the history, this couple may still have broken up. But it nearly clearly wouldn't have been because of Steffy Forrester Finnegan. She's with John Finnegan, whom Steffy still believes Hope wants. She probably would have no way considered Carter if Liam and Hope were still wedded. St. Victor's character is a good Joe, whose desire to have a woman has caused him to veer off track toward Hope. Whatever his studies about her 2 summers agone, he most probably wouldn't have pursued her as he did Quinn Fuller, because that was a different set of adulatory circumstances. Still, neither Ridge nor Steffy would watch if Carter's placement of his name as the fairly certified corporation's director were well intended. But Brooke's relay of the reveal shines a searing daylight on this con. Ridge sees Carter as a betrayer and is taking action. Observers will soon know whether that means FC will fire its susurrus or sue to restore order. But the Forresters aren't going to allow Carter to take over. Hope's impulsive jest put her in peril for months. Also, she acted on her passions toward Finn and kissed him, which redounded in Steffy putting Hope on notice. Steffy's response to what she saw in the design room was touched off by Hope's kiss and her history of contest, which was primarily Liam grounded. Hope's ongoing belief that her conduct should end effect in consequences will extend to Brooke's unwanted involvement in what's come a major drama. It wasn't wrong for Hope to ask her mama to withhold knowledge of her relationship with Carter. But condemning Brooke for how Ridge and FC respond to him will be. That establishes a major rift that wouldn't be snappily resolved. Ridge Forrester is concentrated on now. His incapability to suspect Carter Walton was steeped in their long fellowship. But that bond is breaking. Carter might be suitable to redeem himself if he offers a complete reason and asks for remission. But if that doesn't be, and he plans to use the legal documents to put his vision on Forrester Creations, also there's no telling what lies ahead on this day road. Meanwhile, Hope Logan no way suspected that her mama would reveal the confidence she participated. But Hope forced her mama into an untenable position, and Brooke Logan had to tell Ridge what she'd learned. Brooke's return to the cabin Twinkles after leaving proved a significant instigation shift. Carter was telling Hope what happened in the superintendent's suite at FC when Brooke eavesdropped the most important part of the dialogue St. Victor and Noelle were swapping. A fully different outgrowth would have been possible if Brooke had returned to the main house or done anything additional except return to the cabin where she'd just been. Still, the jotting staff sped up this plot by having Brooke learn what the followership was privy to. Carter and Hope bandied the main details of his plan, leaving no questions in Brooke's mind. That allowed her to rush back to the office where Ridge was staying. No bone would want to believe that a man he considered further than a friend and a family would betray him. But that's what happened when Carter created deceptive documents that made him the director of a new fairly certified corporation that FC now represents. Still, Carter has an eschewal. He can correctly claim that Hope's influence clouded his judgment, as numerous people who are or have been in love can relate to. Yet, those observers in TV land know that Ridge isn't going to be open-inclined or compassionate in the short term. Ridge's unbelief will turn to fury as he makes Carter admit what happened. That trends toward Carter being ousted from the company and Ridge's particular life. Carter might not have a legal leg to stand on, but foreigner results have happened in the legal world. Plus, this is cleaner. So, FC's chief operating officer might remain the director of the LLC for the moment. More likely is a legal fight, where Eric Forrester, the co-founder, Ridge and Steffy Forrester Finnegan, the co-chief administrative officers, respond explosively. They aren't going to allow Carter to pull off what Brooke told Ridge was an achievement in Los Angeles, California. Beyond business, Carter and Hope might survive as a couple because of the unfolding drama. FC's battle and this new love design solid cleaner when the Forrester family would generally celebrate Thanksgiving. Remy Price is making a splash in Los Angeles this week on The Bold and the Beautiful. Freshman Christian Weissman will be sticking around the cleaner for a while, and B&B spoilers say he'll be creating a ton of chaos. Scuttlebutt has it Elector Forrester isn't the only person in LA with a connection to Remy. Does he have a secret parent on the cleaner? Remy Price's debut, rumors began floating around intimating that he was related to someone in Los Angeles. A popular proposition among cleaner suckers is that he could be another secret love child of Bill Spencer's. Luna is going to be frenetic. She may not have passed the maternity test, but could Remy Price be illicit Spencer heir? That would make Will Spencer Jr. his new half-family. Bold and Beautiful loves having sisters feud over women. That plot sounds right up. Interestingly, one of the first people that Remy Price crossed paths with when he arrived was Deacon Sharp. Deacon sounded intrigued by the new Spraton City, and there's a chance he could hire him at Il Giardino. Still, it wouldn't be long before Remy crosses paths with Sheila Carter, if that's the case. What if Remy isn't a Spencer, and he's actually a long-misplaced baby of Sheila Carter's? With all of Sheila's deaths, and gravidity, and stolen babies and real babies over the times, it's not delicate to write in another long-misplaced son for her. Plus, you have to admit that Remy Price looks and acts like Sheila Carter. Observers still don't know why he's feed on Elector Forrester, but judging from the sanctum he has for her, it's not going to end well.